and give his side of the story. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
How you guys doing? I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity. Sorry that this has to be the circumstances. Whatever I could do, whatever we could do to help you guys, we're here. You guys have the platform. Again, thank you.
Thank you. Well, it all started Christmas Eve. Went to families to go have a nice dinner on Christmas Eve around 6 o'clock. Ariana and Ramon took the separate car. We had a dinner. Everything was fine. We got home about 9:30ish, 10 o'clock. We were going to exchange gifts, which we did. Then after my wife took a couple pictures, I went into the garage. I do like little knickknacks, craft things. After that, my wife went to retire. She went to the bedroom, go to sleep. They were watching a movie in Ariana's room, and I was in the garage, and I came back in to actually change my clothes because I had my red clothes on. So next thing I hear is Ramon screaming like, Eddie, like a different scream, and I come out of my master bathroom, and he's got my daughter by the neck and the hair, and Ariana couldn't speak. Like, she had blood coming out of her mouth. It was, and I could see it in her eyes, like, Dad, help me, and I could not help her, and it's the most, you can't even describe the feeling. And as soon as I grabbed her in my arms, she collapsed from the blood loss. My wife was up. She wanted up putting her hands to try to stop the bleeding. I wanted to get him in bed because I didn't know what he was capable of. So I go outside with him, and Isabella the whole time is at my hip, which I had to watch her too. I was 12 years old at the time, so she did see the whole thing come down. So I was going back in the house to try to make sure they're okay. Going back out, there's no ambulance yet, there's no police yet. It seemed like forever. As I'm going back and forth, we were arguing and fighting on the front lawn. My neighbor happened to hear us, Thomas, who heard the screaming, came out. Ramon did not see him behind, Thomas was coming behind him, and he just heard him say everything. I effed up, I'm going to go to jail for the rest of my life, and then just kill me. So as Ramon was coming at me, Thomas hit him, because he was coming at me, violently. So Thomas hit him, and then Thomas's son came out, got Thomas, and I went back inside, and I closed the door. Then he came back in the house, and I didn't know that at the time. I knew it because when I went back out again to see if the ambulance was there, I saw him on the edge of my daughter's bed, trying to cut his own throat, but he couldn't do it. So those were, after that, then the police come in the house. They actually came in like 12, 15 deep. Guy's got an AR-15. It's coming in the house. Get on the ground. I'm crying hysterical, telling my daughter needs help. Please, she's dying. She needs help. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I get on the ground. I got 4 cops on me. The one guy with the gun, he's got his knee on my head, and he's got the gun at my head. And the other guy's got one leg, and the other guy's got the other leg, and one guy's got my back, put me in cuffs. I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's not like we're just detaining you. If I'm being detained, why am I in cuffs all night long anyway? Then I'm discarded. I put in a patrol car. And that was the end of that for me. They didn't want to hear anything. They don't want to answer your questions. You're hysterical. You don't know what's going on with your daughter. Then I see another officer. My wife wants to go back in to help her daughter. She's like, my baby. This officer picks her up, my wife, slams her on the ground. She had bruises on her hip, on her shoulder. And who does that? And this whole time, my daughter's in the back fighting for her life, bleeding out. I mean, because there's 12 officers in my home. Not one officer rendered aid. Not one.
They were
One officer. Not one officer.
And I also read that they harassed you guys after during the investigation part.
Oh, absolutely. It was just
they were rude.
There was not that I didn't want to sympathy card or anything, but they didn't answer your question. They were rude. My wife had it. Well, she was in that car for 6.5 hours. She asked the officer if I can take me to the restroom or go inside. And he was like, deal with it, or I put you in cuffs.
And they roughed your wife up as well, didn't they?
Oh yeah. Oh, the one officer slammed her on the ground. She has pictures of the bruises on her shoulder and on her hip. They're saying that never happened, but we have we have witnesses that are notarized saying that no, that's exactly what happened. And
that because they botched the crime scene and they left evidence, they don't want to look stupid and now prosecute this kid and put him in prison because all their mistakes are going to come out.
Right.
Not only that, isn't there somebody that regulates? I mean, like this department, they do what they want when they want. They have parties. They do all this stuff, but isn't there somebody that regulates them, like treating the citizens how they do? I mean, it's unbelievable that the legislature, somebody doesn't get involved and they can just walk all over people like this, do what they want, when they want, how they want. That's what's sad.
Have you guys, like, and I'm quite sure you guys have, like, what is the mayor or the governor, have you guys tried them, or what was the outcome with
Well,
that?
supposedly the governor is very good friends with our sheriff, so I don't think we're going to get anywhere. My husband did write to the governor,
Yeah,
and
you can't let because it's an ongoing investigation.
they told us it's an ongoing investigation. We can't speak to you.
I've even written to the sheriff when this happened. He goes, I said, I'm not talking about my daughter's case. I want to speak to you about your men. And he's like, it's an ongoing investigation. I said, again, this is my daughter's case is one thing. I want to talk to you about how your guys treated me and my wife. I mean, we're in the police cars, and these guys are like, "Oh yeah, man, you went in that room, and I went in this room, like it's a game." Are you guys kidding? Like it was the most. And when something like that happens, and you're stuck in a police car, it's like you go out of your mind. Like even now, how did they expect us not to go crazy? They make good people go bad. The bottom line, man. Like
How long did they have you in the police car?
They had me in the police car for 3 hours. They had my wife in the car for 6.5 hours in the front of the house. 6.5 hours in the police car. That she had to.
And I had to use the bathroom, and I kept asking them, please let me go pee, let me pee. And they told me, deal with it.
Or I put you in cuffs.
Yeah, and I basically had to go on myself.
Can you believe that? That's like
That's unhuman and
exactly.
Unhuman, exactly. That's how we were
it's
treated
scary
like animals.
that these people are able
gotta
to just run around and do what they're able to do. Like that's what really made me, when somebody reached out to me and shared this case with me, and it's like 300 pages from the police report, from the court documents that you guys have been fighting these people, the sheriff department. What has any lawyers? Have any lawyers gave you any advice? Have they? Are they all scared to take the case? How do you guys feel?
I guess I think that's what it is, because we've reached out to a few lawyers, and they're we always got never the call back, or it's not. They just don't want to take the case.
Basically, they're saying because there's no money involved, like nobody has money, like this kid doesn't have money, we don't have money, so there's no reason to sue anyone. So this is what they're telling us. It's going to take a small fortune to get anywhere. That's what we were told by a couple of attorneys.
It's just, I just, like you said, I just have, think about it. They can treat people like animals, and there's nobody has to answer to it. Well, I guess if the sheriff doesn't have to answer anything, like, his men are the same way, but to treat people the way you do. And what we are very grateful, though, that, everything that's going on, and we do have you guys, and we have the community. The community's awesome. They've been behind us, and we
100%.
Can't tell everybody how much we appreciate that and what you're doing. Because
and for whoever sent our video to you as well, I don't know.
Your neighbor, Thomas, he
Thomas.
Okay.
Yes, he's been a great help. I didn't really want to put anybody on blast, but a couple other people.
Amazing.
Yes, ma'am. He's been real cool. He's been real. Here you go. Here's some information.
Yep.
My moderator, little cuz, I gave her the file as well. We both been reading up on it. And it's just like you guys have like a dead end. It's terrible where it's like to where, have you guys tried out a state lawyer maybe, or that won't work either?
Actually, we have not.
We haven't.
And there's no closure. Every day, it's like it happened yesterday, because the way we were treated, it's like we're still wide open. Like it's just like it just happened.
Every day is hell for us.
It really is.
And I'm gonna say this to you guys: don't be intimidated. I know I can't say it because I'm not living in your shoes, but what you guys are doing is the proper way and the right thing to do. That's your child. You don't feel bad for speaking up and making it be heard to the people about what happened to your daughter. Don't ever feel guilty of that.
We will never give up.
And
never.
I'm not saying you guys have, but don't let them take your. That's your power. Your strength is to get justice for your daughter, and absolutely. I know she gives you guys strength, and you got your 12-year-old. So, unfortunately, you're dealing with some crooked, corrupt sheriff's department, the police system, and I've had people from your area after reading